Hello cyber friends and welcome to the wonderful world of viral videos. This is RudeTube and we're back for a brand new series. We've scoured the web in search of the funniest,
get a room,
get a donut,
naughtiest,
Insan, konnichiwa.
and most amazing clips online.
I love you.
You know what, let's move forward, that's fine.
Silence!
30,000 hours of video is uploaded onto YouTube every single day. But it only takes a couple of seconds to be immortalised in cyber history. Because online, anybody can become an overnight sensation, from the clumsy to the smart, and the lucky to the not so lucky. You don't even have to be a Hollywood superstar to get millions of hits, although it doesn't hurt.
Thanks for coming.
So sit back, relax, and feast your eyes on our bountiful selection of cyber snacks as we unravel the wonders of the World Wide Web. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RudeTube. Tonight we're checking out RudeTube's Ultimate Champions, an online showcase of the world's best and the world's worst. We've got a big hitting, tight-fitting, head-splitting show for you to enjoy. And we begin with a video from the UK, which is quite simply pants.
Alright there, my name is Gary, also known as the Geordie Pants Man.
In April 2010, Gary Craig broke the much sought after world record of wearing the most underpants. Gary managed to model 211 pairs of panties. Let's hope no one gives him a wedgie.
One more to equal the world record, 200!
It's a little bit funny when you're going out to a job now as an architect to see whether the people that you meet are going to take you seriously or just know you as the Geordie Pants Man, the nutter who's put 211 pants on in a local nightclub.
211 pairs of pants! Boys and girls, it's a Guinness World Record for the Geordie Pants Man!
And because we asked him very nicely, Gary got stuck into his knicker drawer once more.
I'm just about to set a new world record for RudeTube, wearing the most pairs of underpants at any one time.
That's 212 pairs of fine British budgie smugglers. Hats off to you, Geordie Pants Man. And we move from a man wearing many pants to a man who may need a new pair. The driver of this car. Just watch. A police officer in Columbus, Ohio made this incredible manoeuvre to thwart an armed robber escaping. Luckily for us, it was all caught on camera by a local photojournalist. The most amazing end of a police chase online. I'm not sure why he then thought he could outrun them on 2 feet when he'd already failed on 4 wheels. Gotcha! There are over 125,000 clips of police pursuits on the internet. That's an arresting amount of action-packed cop car chases. I wish someone would take this next guy into custody. All the way from Turkey, we bring you the world's worst snorer. This bleating baldy reminds me of a horror movie. The Silence of the Lambs. Well, he's playing the lambs. Now could we please have some silence? That's more like it. Next up, we're off to Asia, where we find the Japanese rope skipping championships. Why wasn't this televised? Anyway, this is Megumi Suzuki, and she is about to attempt to break the world record for most skips in 30 seconds. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm lost. Megumi managed an astonishing 154 full skips. That's 153 more than I can do. And at number 16 is the internet's best bouncer.
My name is Oli Lemieux, I'm 29 years old and I'm a trampoline master. I've been training 20 years on trampoline doing flips competition, and it's always on the cross and doing like flips to be as perfect as possible.
And perfect is what he has become. The world's greatest trampolinist hails from Montreal, Canada, and since posting his videos on the internet in the summer of 2009, Olivier has steadily gathered an online following, dazzled by his aerial and gymnastic feats.
I'm proud because there's many views and people seems to like it. It helps a lot to create a buzz, to provide the sport to everybody.
Olivier has single-handedly raised the bar of what you can do with a little spring in your step.
I want my name to be recognized on this kind of discipline and more. Performing on a high level, I'm sure I can do it for 10 years.
You're watching RudeTube's Ultimate Champions, the record breakers and history makers of the World Wide Web. Next up, it's Norwegian ninja Narva Leret, a man with iron fists. Here he is in Turkey, setting a new world record by breaking 700 concrete blocks in just 29 seconds. Narve holds 12 world records in total. I wonder if one of them is for the most antiseptic cream ever applied to a man's knuckles. You can forget your Usain Bolts and Roger Federers, for true ultimate champions look no further than the competitive world of kicking yourself in the head.
Go.
Back in August 2006, being the only person crazy enough to try it, David Dix from the UK became the undisputed world record holder.
55, 56.
But little did he know that 2 years later, across the Atlantic, American Jacob Schatz would be hot on his heels, ready to take the crown.
We're looking around on the internet and we found some guy kicking himself in the head 78 times. And I said, I think I can do that. I can put both feet behind my head, so why not? It's not like, oh, I've decided one day when I'm 6 years old that I'm going to kick myself in the head and become the best one ever at it. It's just, hey, why not do this?
Why not indeed? And with a record-breaking 106 kicks to the head, Jacob has the answer to the question on everybody's mind.
Yes, it does hurt. It's not a blinding pain per se, but the friction from the pairs of socks will definitely get your attention. As it stands, I'm proud to say that I have the record, but I'm not going to say that you couldn't go out and beat it if you wanted to.
106.
And if that doesn't give you a headache, then this definitely will. In 2009, breakdancer extraordinaire Aichi Ono set out to complete the most unassisted head spins. Round and round and round he goes. Where he stops, nobody knows. I'm surprised he hasn't drilled a hole in the laminate. Aichi managed to rotate his carousel-like cranium an incredible 141 times, which set a new world record. Now, where are those ibuprofen? At number 12, we have another police record. This is Officer Terry Fallon from the Brea Police Department in California, and he is RootTube's luckiest cop online.
I was on my way home and I happened to just see a truck in front of me driving with its hazard lights flashing, which is illegal in California. So I decided to stop this truck in front of me and get that one last ticket before I got home.
But Terry almost had his own ticket punched by a pickup truck spinning out of control.
My partner Mark decided after watching the tape that it was too good not to be shared with the world.
Terry's quick thinking and quick feet saved his life, but it's all in a day's work for this fortunate Fed.
I'm amazed by all the attention because, believe it or not, this happens a lot. For me, it's not unusual. For the public, when they see it, it's obviously quite shocking. And I love what I do, but you can lose your life doing this job over something as simple as writing a traffic ticket.
At number 11 is a pint-sized pitch hitter from the USA. This 3-year-old baby Babe Ruth is Bo McBride, and he's more partial to batting practice than potty practice. Bo is RootTube's ultimate champion of baby baseball. Only time will tell if he can give up the blankie and become a Yankee. That's your lot for part 1, but make sure you join us after the break because we've got planes, strains and automobiles. Don't go changing. Welcome back to part 2. If you missed part 1, then where on earth have you been? But worry not, we're only halfway through our countdown of the top 20 ultimate champions of the web. And at number 10 is a bunch of Brits who have fallen over backwards in their attempt to attain superstar status.
Mattress dominoes. Here we go!
These warehouse workers didn't manage to topple the world record for mattress dominoes, but 41 in a row is still pretty impressive. And after all that, a well-earned snooze is in order. Easy now, there's no knocking in mattress dominoes. Our next ultimate champion is the holder of a very special RootTube record, the tightest pants on the web. While travelling around Argentina in 2008, Ross Owen, like any good tourist, decided to capture as much of the beautiful scenery as he could. Please say this is a woman. Please be a woman. Thank goodness for that. If you search for tight pants online, you'll find over 10,000 videos of booty squeezing slacks. That's a lot of chafing. And from tight trousers, we get incredible balls.
Nazywam się Marek Bord, mam 20 lat, jestem z Polski, pracuję w cyrku. Od 4 lat ćwiczę freestyle, futbol połączony z żeglarką.
Sounds like Marek's been holding his balls too tightly. Since learning his trade in 2006, the Polish performer has become an ultimate champion of ball trickery.
Można żonglować właściwie wszystkim, co mieści się w ręce, co można podrzucić i później złapać. Od popcornu przez papier toaletowy, wszelkie owoce, właściwie wszystko.
With toilet roll and popcorn already on the list, who knows what this circus conjurer will pick up next to help display his record-breaking skills.
Teraz, gdy ten film stał się tak popularny. Miałem już propozycję pracy innej, bardziej dochodowej.
It just goes to prove that playing with your balls in your bedroom will lead to glory. Nice one, Marek. Talking of balls, you need a pretty impressive set to try this.
Racing cars, burning tracks. I'm a speedball Johnny.
With dreams of one day being an F1 racer, Angolan Ricardo Teixeira's eagerness to win got the better of him, and instead landed him with the prize of RootTube's most spectacular racing crash on the web.
The only thing I remember is just saw his rear touching the wheel and I was in the air. When I was in the air, I thought, well, this is different.
Yes, it doesn't get much different than flying through the air in a race car.
And I was a little bit confused. I was like, what had just happened? The moment I smelled burning, I thought, I'm out of here. I just took the seat belt and I jumped out and I ran out. I remember I was looking to the big screen and I was keeping repeating the accents, and I thought, nah, that wasn't me, that was a big shunt. Then I thought, oh bloody hell, that was me.
It's fair to say that the Angolan got his angles wrong. But luckily for Ricardo, he walked away with just a few bumps and bruises. Next up is a vehicle that's supposed to be airborne. When this Qantas flight was preparing to land in Sydney in 2004, plane spotter Sandro Constantino captured a truly remarkable sight. This is RootTube's most incredible lightning strike online. And don't worry, the plane landed safely and no one was injured, but they did all have crazy hair. You're watching RootTube's Ultimate Champions, the kings and queens of online records. We begin our top 5 of Ultimate Champions with the most ingenious way to extract a tooth. That's right, little Jimmy's tooth is about to go on a supersonic adventure.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Go! See the rocket? I don't see it either. I'm too busy laughing. What did we find?
A tooth.
And look, it even managed to come back down to Earth. Time for the intergalactic tooth fairy to cough up some space dollars.
That's gross.
We're off to Japan again now, and this is Kai Dare, who's attempting to break the world record for most push-ups in 30 seconds. Here goes. Kai Dare managed 102 push-ups, which unfortunately didn't break the world record, but he did set a new benchmark for the most realistic impression of a woodpecker. At number 3, we have a 2-for-1 record, with the world's strongest woman and the world's flimsiest frying pan. Not to take anything away from bodybuilder Anita Florzik, as she's known as the first woman in Poland to powerlift half a ton. But if you buy a frying pan from the bargain basement, it makes this a far less impressive feat. I just hope she's kept her receipt. At number 2, we've got record-breaking parking skills from a 6-year-old. Little Miss Chow from Taiwan's stylish and deft manoeuvring has been watched by over 2.5 million people, all eager to throw on the stabilisers and have a go themselves. From pedal power, we go to fizzy force and our ultimate champion of ultimate champions. Mixing Mentos and Diet Cola has long been an internet phenomenon. A chemical reaction causes a sudden surge inside the bottle, so these guys decided to see if the build-up of pressure could power a rocket car.
We knew we had to do something else, and human propulsion seemed like the logical next step. But it took us a really long time to figure out the mechanism to actually move a person forward.
Using 108 bottles of pop and 648 mints, record breakers Fritz Grobe and Stephen Voltz managed to propel the fizz-fueled Ferrari 221 feet.
Now, it's just the first experiment. The Wright brothers only went 150 feet or so their first time out. But 221 feet for the first time out of the box, stay tuned.
Who needs a Prius? So Fritz and Stephen's minty gas-guzzling rocket car is sitting comfortably in pole position, and they take home the title of RootTube's ultimate champion. And with that record-breaking finish, it's time for us to bid you farewell. We hope you've enjoyed our rundown of records. Now why don't you get out there and try and break a few. It may be the end of the show, but do not despair. There are literally millions of clips posted on the World Wide Web every day, and wherever they're hiding, our team will sniff them out and bring them to you as soon as it's humanly possible. So until we see you again, keep uploading, and who knows, maybe next time you'll be the king of the RootTube castle. See you online.